Local activists protesting in a march through downtown Fort Myers tonight against police brutality and institutionalized racism. Some high-profile cases across the country where officers weren't indicted for alleged police brutality has sparked national outrage. Those cases are making a big impact locally on concerned citizens. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg just came back from that protest to file this report. Lisa.
Warren, the march started in Centennial Park, ending at the Lee County Courthouse, where protesters staged a die-in, lying on the ground, silently protesting what they say is an abuse of power by the police.
I can't breathe, hands up, I can't breathe, hands up, I can't breathe.
The message protesters are taking to the streets of downtown Fort Myers, brought here by local chapters of the NAACP, Occupy Naples, and other activist groups, letting local law enforcement know they want an end to police brutality.
We want to be treated just like you would treat anybody of any color, with respect. We know you need your respect, and we need to give that to you also as an officer.
We need peace. We need justice. We really need prayer. But we don't want anything like that to start happening here.
When I say black lives, you say matter. Black lives matter.
Protesting against what they say is racial profiling by law enforcement and other institutions. Tony and Susan Hayes citing the recent death of Eric Garner in New York as an example on their T-shirts.
Why should a man be choking to death by a police officer for what they think he was doing?
The back representing Michael Brown in Ferguson.
Hands up stands for, how can you possibly justify a shooting of a person with their hands up?
Other protesters holding signs saying, "This stops today," "Black Lives Matter," and "Stop institutional racism."
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
President of Lee County NAACP, James Mulwakil, says it's up to our community to prevent this kind of brutality from happening here, participating in the die-in in front of the courthouse.
We got to be visible. We got to connect with other national movements when we know that those national movements are relevant to what we're doing here locally.
Tony telling me that's why he and Susan are doing their part.
I'm out here today for my grandson, other children, so they can enjoy some of the luxuries that our forefathers fought for.
Now, some protesters I talked to tell me our local law enforcement agencies are some of the better ones across the country, citing the use of body cameras by Cape Coral and Fort Myers police as a reason why. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4 in your corner.